I was just listening to a girl named Cheetah Claw. And she right, she said, you don't got no friends because you make people feel inadequate. That's so true. She said at the end, she said, that's why you ain't got nobody. Not only do you not have love, but not even friends. That's true. She was like, I can't remember what else she said, but you right. But I got used to that a long time ago. That's what a leader look like though. That's it. A leader, for a leader, a real leader, a true leader, is lonely at the top. It's lonely at the top when you're a true leader. Any leader will tell you that. A leader, what make a leader? Choices, distinguishing stuff, having a discerning spirit, knowing how to move, knowing when to move, when not to move. But the problem is with that is, even though you know when to move, it's still when everybody else hate when you move. You know what I'm saying? They hate the way you move. But you right, darling. I want, it have to be a queen. Only a queen can be with a king. Only a king can be with a queen. That's the difference. My grandma and my grandpa were kings and queens. They say some of the most, you would probably think, destruction, distorted, hurtful most things you probably would think somebody could say to each other. And it ain't out of Joan and it ain't out of they picking on them, and that's just the truth. But it didn't bother them at all. It didn't bother them at all. It didn't bother them at all, y'all. But yeah, I think her name Cheetah Claw. Something Cheetah Claw. I don't know what it was. But yeah, y'all, that's it. That's why I've been alone my whole life. I've been knowing this though. I was a leader in the street. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't everybody leader in the street. I was just one of those who had a group and I was the leader. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the streets chooses leaders. But darn, that was some great advice. She said I make people feel inadequate. It's like I gotta tell my job, one of my jobs here on earth is to let people know what they're doing wrong. Right? Especially when you're trying to hide behind God or something like that. I'm finna go ahead and let you know real fast, okay, well that ain't gonna work. Not with the Father, that ain't gonna work. But my issue with that is don't use God to hide behind getting your butt whooped or something. You know what I'm saying? Or in any kind of way. It ain't gotta be physical, it could be any kind of way. Don't do that. And it's so easy to do that. A person like me could accidentally do that. It's a fine line right there. Don't ever do that. You gotta be cool, bro. You gotta be real and you gotta be cool when it comes to God. God like real. He love real. He don't like that fake. All you gotta do is ask yourself, if God judges the heart, then he know your intention, he know your agenda, he know what your aim really is. So it's about like me making people feel inadequate, right? Like, you might come at me one way with the intentions, which is mentally, but then I'm gonna respond heartfelt. I'm gonna respond with my heart, and it's gonna make you feel inadequate. You see what I'm saying? But people need these people. It might not be but one in a group, but every group need a person like me in it. But somehow they try to, somehow somebody figured out, let's sacrifice this person. But it brought storms because that person is the foundation. Nobody likes the root. I'm starting to realize that. Nobody likes the root. The root is like, oh, you can't pass go here. You can't go no farther. You can't do that. That ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? The root will want to tell you that ain't gonna work. You don't come in, you can't come in. I'm hearing everybody say, they buried me, y'all. I don't know if it's like a good burial. I don't know if it's like a burial for a protection reason. I'm invisible. You might well say. I don't know, cause it's like it's like in the online too. I'm still putting work in. I still do what I do. I just don't overdo. I ain't overdoing it no more. Cause I've been doing it for 5 years. They had me in a loop. For one, they had me in a loop too long. They stabbed me too many times, and you can't do something like this long. I was supposed to probably been dead, and it is what it is. But God take care of it. It's like 'cause all these doppelgangers, all these people had to line up and be in these groups. All these people had to. It's like they in a position now where they gotta play me. So I really got a break right now. I really got a break right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying to my flame. Like I said, if anything, we can always be friends if she tighten up. She leaking. That's what I was saying about her. She leaking. And you know, most people would think that'll make you go crazy. Magic can make you go crazy. Like whoever was messing with dealing with it would put magic on it. I was just listening to a Liam talk about that. That's true. Whoever you were dealing with put magic on you, so high vibrational. Like what I'm saying is me and her is high vibrational. I make people feel inadequate. But if I didn't, they were gonna abuse me and use me. And then my own energy was gonna drive me crazy. Feel what I'm saying? That's how that works, y'all. What you think make you go crazy? I'm finna solve this. I'm finna solve this for everybody who done went crazy and who are leaking. I had to learn this in the street because people who might be killers, murderers or rapists or something done went crazy doing, and they really are viciously crazy. So I had to study it. So what make you think gonna make you go crazy? Your ancestors. They're gonna give you over to your sins. They're gonna arrest you with your sins, and then they're gonna pretty much let you go. And then your gifted energy that they've been holding intact. It's like that Justice League, not Justice League, that Green Lantern movie, where Buddy had to hold the sun together. He had to sacrifice his life to hold the sun together. It's like that right there. It's like your ancestors holding you together, all this power, all this energy. You're a high vibration. You're a God body person. You're one of God's vessel, and you chose to keep descending. So what happened was they let you go. They gave you over to your ancestors, and they dropped you. And your ancestors dropped you. And that's why I was telling folks, this ain't got nothing to do with no ancestry worship. I don't even know what that is. I know anything that God ever made, people are turning to worship it to. People worship everything God created. It don't. I ask God about it. It don't even really bother God. It do now. You can't do that because you can't do that. Don't ever think about it. It's hypocritical. It's rebellious. It's lukewarm. It's everything that God would spit out his mouth. But I'm saying it don't bother it though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so many people that does it. He know how to fix it. He gotta fix it. He fixes it. You know what I'm saying? Because people like that do a lot of damage. But anyway, it's like your ancestors is watching. Like security guards, prison guards. They watching. And as soon as you slip, they ain't got no choice but to tell Almighty. They ain't got no choice but to tell God. They gotta tell God on you. Such did this. I can look wrong. If I hear something in the astral and they say, you need to do this, and I even make a face, they'll tell God. And depending on what I made the face toward, I descend because of it. That's what falls under the fact of when Jesus said 9/11, when I said that, surely I tell you the truth, as soon as you thought it, you done it. So anyway, they got these people lined up. There's groups ahead of me right now playing me. And my ancestors just telling me, just let it wait it out. I ain't really got to do nothing but rest. God told me to sit right here. All the opportunity that y'all think supposed to came and help me, that's what y'all think, that's what human think. All I had to do was stay right here. Somebody stole my energy. The energy got to come back to its original owner. Otherwise, the world going to continue to be stagnated. Otherwise, the world going to continue to seem black and white. Otherwise, the world going to continue to go down the wrong road. And the only reason, I keep telling folks this, the only reason why we're working in the past because y'all were making these people descend to the point where you can kill them. That's why you ain't killing nothing. And this little test, it's straight with me because I ain't never had a lover. What else I'm gonna do? Rape somebody? Force myself on somebody? This is cool. I just didn't like to stay them in the arena to sit back in the Jordan and applaud to it. But it don't matter to me because it could be the astral anyway. So they could be in the physical and the spiritual looking. That's cool. But now you see what a person like me that had to go through what I went through had to deal with. What I had to do. Now you see a person like me, if I was in prison, what's the saying in the prison? I don't really believe that, but the saying in prison is if you do 5 to 10 years, it's over. It wouldn't be like that for me. And y'all know it's true. But I've been here 40 years, my whole life, still a virgin, I celibate. And y'all know it's true. See what I'm saying? So it's possible. So what's wrong with you? So you can't go to the Libra scale saying I had to do this is why I had to do what I do. No, it ain't. That's no excuse. So they just lined them up. This is why Nips and them, this is why a lot of us couldn't come out. This is why I couldn't come out. I can come out right now, y'all saying, you come out, I ain't got no friend, came out, I ain't got no money, ain't nobody gave me nothing, I ain't got nothing came to me. They just keep sitting everybody in my seat, that hat that they keep sitting among, that hat that they keep putting on their head, that hat belongs to me. That hat go with my jacket. All that hat gonna do is start eating. And I gotta get the hat time to eat. So while the hat is eating, all I can do is be patient like a shepherd. I'm always elevating. We all just sitting here waiting. If you're on my team, you need to just be waiting. Go ahead and pray and meditate and elevate. Keep on praying and meditating. Every time a God puts you in patience. Learn how to have patience like the shepherd. And wait. It ain't nothing wrong with waiting to be great. I'm sitting here now analyzing my own energy. It's something in my energy that I don't like too good. It's shaking in a bad way. And I don't like that. And I'm in God, I'm asking God observing it, and I'm observing it. I'm wondering, did they let the dark out the cage? See what I'm saying? So this is what God got me here. This is exactly why I say I know, I can feel that I ain't even supposed to be on social media right now. Because everybody lined up to beat me. You already got enough people in front of me trying to beat me. You got the EVA, AVA, or whatever you want to call it to try to beat me. We got to get them chances to beat me. You got the kid out there trying to beat me. You got the women out there trying to beat me. You got all these people trying to beat me. You got the entourage with them trying to beat me. So while they trying to beat me, all I can do is make a better me. And make sure that I'm going to be a greater me. When it's time for you to see me. That's all. That's all. I feel good, I feel great. With or without your face chip. Either way. Either way. But, so that's what's going on. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. Being patient. And, observing. Says all y'all are going on, right? I know, how would I know that? That's what's going on, right? You got the teenage group. You got all the other old groups that were still trying to filter out and do their thing. They're trying to continue, even though that my ancestors are slaughtered them. You got the new groups. You got the line groups. I ain't gonna say your third name, but you got that line group. Line, like a line of y'all, like a group of y'all. You got all y'all trying to be me, right? Or you trying to help me? I don't know, but I gotta wait on all that. You know why you gotta wait on all? You got all these different groups. You got all these different pretenders. You got all these contenders, and you got all these different people. And some on social media, some out here in the world, some around you, some in your family, some wherever, right? Okay, now think about it. This goes from 03, everybody, anybody else. When you come out, this is called reconstruction. This is how reconstruction in the physical to man, this is how it looks. This is how reconstruction looks. when God is reconstructing and remodifying things so a group of people can come out. So if you take it upon yourself to come out before all that reconstruction is done, before the foundation is completed, then you're going to die in that quicksand. That's called building your home on quicksand, on sand. It ain't going to last. You're going to jump up out there, the money out there. You got a woman out there say she love me. Ooh, give it to me, baby. She don't love you, probably will pay to love you. Probably went to school to make sure she knew how to love you, and probably was monitored to make sure she knew how to love you. Probably was remodified, programmed, deprogrammed, and reprogrammed again to make sure she knew how to love you. That's why I say you can only love God. So let them eat my jacket. Let them eat. Let them eat. That's what they're doing, eating. Oh, you gonna betray him? You gonna be him instead of helping him, trying to save him? You gonna try to be him? Okay, we're gonna let you feel how it feel for a while to be him, and then we're gonna eat. We're gonna eat. So the same thing with my flame. All my whole tree like that. The problem is some of y'all started attacking me. Her reason for attacking me and y'all reason for attacking me was two different reasons. Her reason, she know it now. Her reason was through a lot of magic. Her reason was programmed into her. She was modified to do that from a very young age. And now she probably just now realizing somebody set her up to sacrifice her own flame. But it's too late. That's the movie. That's the greatest movie in the world. Now if you can get me out of here, we can make another type of movie about it and make it more theatrical. It'll be a great movie, the best movie in the world. But you're gonna need me to work on it, because y'all obviously. But yeah, that's pretty much how it is. So this is a waiting moment. Like, while y'all thinking I'm folding, God wants y'all to feel that way. I want y'all to feel that way. Feel like I'm folding. Well, y'all don't, though. I like the new thing. I like the new energy. I like the energy that's holding on me right now. It feels pretty just and good. But we're going to sit here and think when you think you're winning. Let's all observe, y'all. That's all I want y'all to do. I want y'all to pray, meditate, elevate, and observe. When they think they're winning. When they feel like they know they won. When they feel like they know they won. I keep hearing Muslim. Who else? Of course, David. Always a David. Olivia. That same people, bro. But anyway, it's new energy too. It's a teenage group. But the beautiful thing about this is the high ups and the 1%, they know about it. It's like they just watching the game, betting on. I would too. I would too, because it's like they got together and said, that's a high priest. It's like they came around, it's like the movie, is it Bullet? Want It. Where they had them guns. It's like them kind of people walk up and let's say somebody finally called these. It's like they got a red button and hit, take them out. But before we can take them out, we're gonna have to call the people. It's like everybody got this red button. Everybody want to hit, but they know not to hit it. When they hit it, it's like that person come through that door, like that dude did in the beginning of that Wanted movie. That person come through that door, everybody get scared, and he look at me, and then he called one of his homeboys over. I'm watching this movie skit. Now y'all go ahead and put it out there. Wanted, y'all should have kept making that movie. Wanted. He called it woman over. He called not a woman. He called this guy, other guy over, and tell him they over here trying to sacrifice a high priest. A high priest. Really? It's like that. Really? Even they bewildered. Even they like, wow. They think they know something. Whole town, whole state, city. Oh my God. High priest. Tell the family. They go tell the rest of the family. They go tell the rest of the high ups and stuff. They start betting on watch this. Watch the ancestors, because they know high priests, they don't even have to have a gun. It's like their ancestors don't cock and load. It's like they shoot Satan at folks. It's like it never works. And I just learned that. I'm baffled. I'm baffled. I just learned that. I was like, but I've been knowing my whole life coming up like I was. Something was going on. Things were just mysteriously happened that saved my life. And I was like, what? I never realized. I thought I was just big dog. I thought I was growing and evolving. Like, yeah, you know it. And then come to find out, that wasn't it at all. There was God the whole time protecting me. But I love the Cheetah Claus. That last mention, she was talking about how basically a leader make people, but they just leaders, y'all. And that's what something our people need to start understanding. We need to stop putting leaders in the midst of these little groups, activity, and all. You put the leader at the leader position. Everybody can't. The problem with my people is everybody, it's too many, it's too many chiefs and not enough Indians. That's what the problem is. And there ain't never but one chief in a group. So you need to let the leader be the leader. You just be happy to be the CEO. You be happy to be the manager. You need to let the leader be the leader, because that's a lot of work to do. So